All right, so we're reacting to this channel called called Pebric. It's let me see. It's this channel right here. Yeah, I think the phone's picking up on that. Pebric. Let's just zoom into this a little bit. Pebric, this is the dude. Very handsome guy. Has his cat. And that's his channel. He has not changed his profile picture right here. He hasn't changed that since he started his channel. It's been like that for a minute. So he's got 1,190 subscribers. He's got over 2,000 videos. I just record myself making boring and pointless videos. Join me as I try to make it to 100 subscribers, I think. That was a long time ago again. So he's actually live right now, but I'm not going to go on to his live stuff. I'm just going to go on his videos. And I'm going to go to his oldest videos. To be honest, I haven't watched him in a long time. I haven't watched him in a long time. And I haven't watched like 95% of his videos. But the ones that I have watched, I found really entertaining. My big ass trying to work out episode 8, part 1. How my brother tried to get me into doing porn. True story. Maybe you should watch that. I might watch this one. They're really funny.
I can't believe I've been trying to make this fucking video and I keep fucking it up. Let me try to make this short. Before you read the title, I am not gonna fucking tell you anymore because you already read the fucking title, right? You already know what this video is gonna be about. Before I tell you this though, let me tell you something quickly about my background story, okay? Anytime you hear me talk about something before 2004, it's always gonna most likely be involved with me and my brother. Why? Because my brother always hanged out with me. I always was around with my brother. Everybody always told me, why do you always hang out with each other all the time? Don't you get sick and tired? You know? And the only thing I could tell you is that my brother used to control me a lot. A lot. Ever since I was a little kid, a little baby.
So as I'm watching this video, I basically... Here, just a second. Okay, video door's closed. I don't know anything about this video. I don't know any more than you guys do, but we're just going to watch it. We're going to watch as much of it as I can afford to watch. I try to keep my videos under 20 minutes so that people actually like pay attention and watch it all the way through. So, but maybe what we can do is we can break this video is 16 minutes long. So we can break it into maybe like 4 or 5 videos. We'll see.
Baby, all the way till, he, sadly passed away in 2004, okay? And I wish I could be right here and tell you in details what it was like, how my brother used to control me. But I'm not going to because it's going to last 10 fucking minutes long. And that is not what I want to talk about in this video. I want to talk about how my brother was trying to get me into porno. All I can say, though, is that my brother was a control freak. People, my family, some of my family, and some of my friends noticed that. And, I never stood up to my brother, all right? And I wish I did, but I didn't. Why? Because I was too much of a chicken shit. I was too much of a coward. Now, so for some of you guys who don't know me or don't know the story about me and my brother or how he used to control me, some of you might be wondering, well, he used to do...
The first time I found Pebric's channel was back in 2018. This was 6 years ago. So I found his video shortly after his channel started. Maybe it was like 1 year or a year and a half after his channel started. But yeah, I was really into his channel for a long time. It's just like he had so many videos, and when I enjoy a YouTube channel, I don't have to watch every video in order to I don't have to watch every video in order to enjoy the content. Like, I just watch some of it because Mainly I spend my time like on other apps like Instagram and Snapchat, and like I don't spend a whole lot of time on YouTube. Or at least I used to not. I did not spend a whole lot of time on YouTube like years ago. I do now.
Do that because he cared a lot about you. Okay? I get that by some people telling me that. But after I tell them in some things, like in great detail, how my brother was like with me and how he used to control me, they always tell me after the story, well, you know what, Roger? You are right. Your brother was a little too much on controlling you. That was a little bit too much what he was doing. So yeah, that's what it that's what it was like. My brother was a control freak. I never stood up against him. I was too scared. I was too much of a chicken shit. And third, you're gonna be telling me, God, Roger, you're so fucking stupid. The reason why I let my brother boss me around a lot and I used to do everything what he told me is because I never saw anything wrong with that. Ever since I was
So, I mean, do I believe this? Do I believe his story? Yeah, absolutely, 100%. I believe his story. Even though we're only 2 minutes into it. I've heard a lot of stories about his brother. They're usually all like kind of funny. So I believe all those stories. They seem to make sense, and they seem to be plausible stories. Like they don't seem to like be like made up or anything like that. So um, and his stories about his brother, I think those are my favorite videos. He has some videos about like sex dolls and stuff like that, and I should probably explain more about that so you don't get like the wrong impression of him. But like, yeah, maybe we'll watch some of those videos later.
a little baby, ever since I was a little infant, a couple months old, my brother Oswaldo used to babysit me, take care of me, bottle feed me, watch over me. And that kept on going for years and years when I was a little kid. And as the years went by, I got so used to that. I never saw nothing wrong with what my brother was doing. So as I got older and older and I reached my teenage years, 11, 12, 13 years old, from junior high to high school, my brother still kept doing that shit all the time. And everybody at school, to my family, started telling me, hey, why you still let your brother boss you around like that? Because I never saw that wrong. I never saw anything weird with that. I got so used to him. I got used to being around with him all the time. So yeah, those are the three reasons. So anytime you hear me say a story, anything that involves my brother, you don't have to wonder about why did I let myself get pushed by my brother. Now you know. So let's talk about the story, my porno story. I'm gonna try to go by real quick because I don't want to make this video less than 10 minutes. Back in 2002, after I got hurt on my hip, I stopped going to boxing. And I had two choices: let it relax and let it relax, right? Don't do anything. And hopefully it gets better. And at the time, I had no responsibilities. I had no work, no school, no bills to pay. So I had the whole day to myself. When I was in boxing, that's all I did: box, eat, and sleep. Boxing, eat, and sleep. I trained like 7 hours a day. That's how that's how crazy it was for me. And that's how it was for me back then. And I had the whole day to myself, and that's all I did: boxing, eat, and sleep. That's all. And
You know the shirts that say like like some kind of sport and then eat sleep. That's what I'm reminded of when he says that.
um, you know, my brother, when he saw me that I wasn't doing anything because of the leg, my brother didn't want me to hang out at home all day doing anything. So my brother told me, well, you got to do something outside. You can't just be lazing around here, as you're trying to heal with your leg. So one night, I don't know if it was me or him, but one of us brought up porno. See, my brother's the type of guy that he needed to make money quick. He wanted me to become a boxer, become a professional, win money, win good money, so him and I will be happy. Well, my brother did not have any patience. He wanted to make money a lot quick. He didn't have the patience. And my brother was trying to figure out, well, if the boxing thing isn't going to work out, I need to have a backup plan. What do I need to do? And my brother, or one of us, mentioned porno. And my brother started bugging me. listen, why don't you get into porno, Roger? That's a good fucking idea. And
Oh, so I wasn't when I read this title of this video, I thought like it was his brother trying to get him into watching porn, not like actually doing porn. But I see the difference now. It's kind of funny.
of course, me as a fucking idiot, I get so easily convinced by my brother. My brother, I still remember this. My brother convinced me and he told me, listen, Roger, just hear me out. You are a coward and you are a chicken shit. You will never talk to a girl or you know you will never go out with them because you're such a coward. And porno, you'll get to have sex with them and you'll get paid, Roger. Why don't you get into porno? It's perfect for you. And you weigh 145 pounds and you're muscular because back then I was doing the boxing thing. And yeah, I told my brother, I was doing that X-Pac face, you know. Yeah, you're right. You know what I mean? So the next couple of days, my brother did the research. Me, I was trying to do some heavy lifting on the Bowflex to get a little bit more muscular so I could look good. And my brother took copies off the internet and he took 3 phone numbers. He had pages, pictures of the agents, 3 offices that specializes on adult films. And these agents were in Hollywood, in Los Angeles, East Los Angeles, all that shit. No, 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 West Hollywood. My bad. West Hollywood. Sorry. And hey, get off, get off, get off. So my brother told me, I want you to call these 3 agencies and let them know so you can get into the porno right away. So I made the phone calls. And I'm telling you, it was the most awkward phone calls I ever fucking did. Because as I called them, 3 agents, it was like 3 white guys. And they were talking very mature. And they fucking started telling me in great detail how big you are, how old are you, what race are you, shit like that. And I told them everything, everything. And get off, seriously, you're fucking up the video.
He has like a bunch of cats. I know that. I know that much. He's kind of a cat guy. He's got like, well, I'm not really sure, but judging based on the videos I've seen, he has like 4 or 5 cats. That might be wrong. He might have only like 1 or 2. But yeah.
Video. Get off. Get off. Sounds like the cat wants to come and knock the damn camera off. And yeah, I told him that, and all 3 offices agents told me this. I'm sorry, but we don't have any space for you. We're very full, but what we are looking for are females and men that are interested in gay adult films. I wasn't gay. I'm not gay. All right. And yeah, the guy told me.
That's so funny. That's so funny. They were looking for. Let me turn this around for a second. They were looking for gay porn stars. Not porn stars. They were looking for men who are interested in other guys to do videos. That's just nuts. Now, so what he's saying is like all of this kind of took place while his brother was still alive. That might be true. Maybe I'm thinking because whenever there's a death in people's family, I don't want to go like too deep into the subject, but like death affects people like very deeply, and like it could be like, I don't know, it could be screwing with his head a little bit. It could be screwing with like the timeline of events and things like that. So maybe all of this took place like after his brother's death. And it's like, maybe it's like kind of like the person that, it's kind of like maybe an idea that he had like when he was younger. And then his brother dies. And then he goes like, you know what, fuck it. I'm just going to like try this thing. Because I've kind of wrestled with that same thing. Like I've had like a bunch of ideas as to like what I want to do with my life. And like I too have like emailed people and like called people and sent messages to people but like I was only like half serious. I was only at half serious. Like for example, like I wanted to do like a vision quest, which I talk about that in one of my previous videos, how I did my own, but then I wanted to do like an official one with like a group. And I talked to a guy like twice or three times on the phone about like doing it, and we set up like a payment plan and everything. And then like he's like, "Okay, next time like on our next phone call, like I'll get all your information. I'll get all your information. Like I'll get your credit card and everything, and we'll set up this payment plan." When he called, I just you know, I sent him straight the voicemail because I was like, dude, there's no way that I'm actually gonna do this. Like, because it just seemed like too daunting a thing. So, like, it's not the exact same thing that he's talking about, but I have like had that experience, and like, there's something else that I wanted to get into called nonviolent communication, because I saw this TED talk on nonviolent communication, and it turns out that the dude in the TED talk lives like only like half an hour from me. This was back when I lived in California. Like he lived in Oakland, I lived in Hayward. They're only like half an hour apart. And I was like, bro, I need to get in contact with this dude. So I did. I emailed him, and he said like, look, I don't train people to do NVC. Like I don't train people to do what I do, but like you should look into all the opportunities and groups that are available like in the Bay Area. And then the conversation just ended right there. So like I can kind of relate to this kind of like, it's kind of like you have like this initial desire and kind of like you have this like mojo to like do something, but then like you never follow through with it. But if his story is true and like they're looking for like gay actors, and obviously since he's not gay, like he's never gonna do that, then maybe it won't fall through. But like why wouldn't he just try it like 6 months later or like a year later? Like why wouldn't he just try, like if he really did think that it was a good idea to like do it, like why didn't he just get into it like later in life? See what I mean? Like you have this mojo to like do something and you actually try following through with it, but it's kind of like you're kind of like fooling yourself into thinking like that you would actually commit to that thing. But he said he was going through this phase of like just like doing whatever his brother told him. So, I guess that's where he's at. Anyways, I just wanted to say something so this reaction video is not totally like him just talking, like I'm actually reacting to it. But this video is at 17 minutes, so I'm gonna stop it here, and we're gonna start right here. We're gonna start off where we paused. So yeah, go look at part 2.